next 5 seconds, someone is going to tell you the truth, and they haven't even opened their mouth yet. You ask a simple question: where were you last night? Or, did you actually finish that report? Most people listen for the answer. That's the mistake. By the time the words arrive, the performance is already loaded. The truth lives in the 5 seconds before the sentence starts, not in the sentence itself. I'm going to show you the real version of this. Not eye tricks, not magic tells, the actual 5-second window where most people's composure hasn't caught up to their nervous system yet. And at the end, I'm telling you the part most channels won't, including the failure rate nobody talks about. Your brain runs two systems that don't move at the same speed. The limbic system is fast, old, reflexive. It reacts to a threat, including the social threat of a hard question, before you've consciously decided how to feel about it. That flinch you just saw? That's the limbic system. It doesn't ask permission. The prefrontal cortex is slower. It's the part building the composed response, choosing the words, managing the face. That's what you just saw: calm, constructed, on purpose. When a hard question lands, there's a brief window where the fast system has already reacted and the slow system hasn't caught up to smooth it over. That gap is real. Here's what it actually proves, and it's smaller than you think. It doesn't prove someone is lying. It proves something landed: stress, surprise, guilt, even just discomfort at being asked something direct. The gap tells you a question hit. It doesn't tell you why. Stay with me. In a few minutes, I'll show you why that distinction is the difference between using this well and ruining a relationship with it. You can't read a reaction without a comparison. Here's the part almost nobody does right. Before the real question, get a baseline. Ask about their weekend, their coffee order. Watch how they hold their hands, how fast they answer, how much detail comes naturally. That's their normal. Now ask the real question. And go silent, completely silent. This takes discipline. Don't help them. Don't fill the space. Most people can't stand silence. They'll rush to patch it for the other person. The second you do that, you've handed back exactly what you were trying to observe. Watch the silence, not for one tell, for a shift away from baseline. Here's where most content like this gets it wrong, and where I'm doing something different. I'm not giving you the eye direction trick. The claim that looking up into the right means someone's constructing a lie was tested directly. 3 separate experiments, including real press conferences. No connection between eye direction and line at all. It's one of the most repeated, most thoroughly debunked claims in pop psychology. I'm not handing you a tool that doesn't work. Here's what actually holds up. Signal 1, the pause spike. A longer than baseline delay before answering something they didn't expect. Not proof of line, proof the question required more processing than a true memory usually does. Signal 2, the detail drop. The strongest of the 3. Truthful accounts come loaded with small, unprompted, sensory detail. What the room smelled like, who spoke first, something irrelevant they didn't need to say. Constructed answers run thinner, cleaner, missing the mess real memory carries. Signal 3, the compression. A tightening around the mouth, a brief stillness right before they speak. This tracks with stress and tension, not deception specifically. It tells you tension arrived. That's all. None of these are proof on their own. Together, against someone's baseline, they're a reason to look closer, not a verdict. I need to stop here and say something most psychology content won't, because it's bad for views. The actual research on human lie detection is humbling. Across more than 200 studies and tens of thousands of judges, the average person, including trained professionals, correctly identifies lies at about 54%, barely better than a coin flip. That number should change how you use everything I just gave you. This isn't a lie detector, it's an attention upgrade. It tells you where to look closer, not what to conclude. The moment you treat a pause or a quiet mouth as proof, you've stopped reading the room and started building a case to confirm what you already suspected. That's the real danger, not that the technique fails, that it works just well enough to feel certain, and certainty is exactly what gets people falsely accused by someone who is sure they'd caught them. So when you notice one of these signals, are you genuinely curious what it means, or have you already decided and you're just collecting evidence? Here's what this skill actually changes, used responsibly. It's not about catching every lie. Nobody does that. Not you, not a polygraph, not a trained interrogator. It's quieter than that. When you stop rushing to fill silence, when you watch instead of react, people feel a shift in the room they can't name. Most people are controlled by what they hear, pulled into whatever story lands first. The moment you start watching for the gap instead of waiting for the sentence, you stop being part of the exchange. You become the one observing it. That's not power over someone else. It's simply not being the easiest person in the room to perform for. The 5-second window is real. The science behind it is real. The certainty some people sell you about it is not. Use it to ask better questions, not to deliver a verdict. Most people are controlled by what they hear. Mind authority is built on what you actually verify. If you want to go deeper into the signals most people broadcast without ever knowing it, watch this next. The 3 silent signals that betray everyone. Don't just listen, observe, and stay honest about what observation can and can't prove.